It's Joel Wynkoop here, Gulf Coast MakerCon, right here with Tampa Bay Community Network. And we are going to have an awesome show for you tonight, folks. It is combat robotics at its finest. Smash them, crash them, bash them. You are going to have a ball. Check it out. I'm taking you to the floor now. Here we go.
Okay, so we've been doing Gulf Coast MakerCon since 2012. And it used to be Tampa Bay Mini Maker Festival. The first place we held it was at UACDC in 2012. And the idea was to create a creative experience for people, not an art show, not a craft show, you know, a little bit of everything, a creative maker event. We really wanted to make it a community event that celebrated everybody's creativity, whether they were woodcrafters, sewing, arts, robotics, flying, the RC stuff. And the first one we did, you know, in 2012 didn't have any of the stuff we have now because a lot of the stuff didn't exist. And the idea is just to bring people together in a creative event. I think it makes us see all the things we have in common. It takes us out of, these are really divided times. We can all come together around a common interest, around a hobby, right? Around something we want to create. People are so happy when they come into AMRoC Fab Lab because it's apolitical, it's accessible, it's inclusive. Everything stops when you walk in there because it's all about what do you love to do, what do you love to make, and a place to celebrate it, to be able to create it, to be able to fail and try again. You're not judged, you're not criticized, you're aided in becoming and doing what you want to do and what you want to understand, and it is a free space, right? The more you can make, the more you can do, the freer you are in your life. Oh my gosh, the 3D printers from 3D Musketeers are amazing. The machines that he has, the 3D printers that he has are very high-end, they're very industrial commercial machines. The speed at which they print, the things they can do, the complexity of the prints they can make. The whole point of 3D printers was to bring manufacturing within the reach of every person, right? You can now run your own mini factory if they're expensive, but they're way cheaper than a factory used to be or something like that. So the machines he has there are absolutely astounding. I love that. And I love some of the traditional things that are here. We overlook that. So the idea of MakerCon is that it brings together old school crafts and art with new technologies and even like the little mini Z car racing, right? You used to have RC car racing. Now you got these little tiny fast things that are amazing. I think more people need to know this. We've gone through a pandemic. We've gone through some really hard times, economically, politically, culturally. I think we need to look to these kinds of events as a way to bring people together in a fun, interactive way, right? Art shows are kind of insular. You walk around, you have a good time, or a market, right? You look at things, you buy things. This, you're invited in, right? You're invited in, you're welcome to fly the drone, you're welcome to drive the robot, you're welcome to drive the car, you're welcome to play with the chainmail, to touch it, to try the underwater robot, right? So that I think is what sets a Maker Festival apart, is it invites all of us to like reach deep inside and find out what we can create and go back to our roots as creators and you know, to make things and to be agents of our own future and change. So I think that's what I love about it.
This has been a great Gulf Coast MakerCon so far this year. The Combat Robotics event has been energetic and so far gone off without a hitch, knock on wood. The thing that I have really liked about MakerCon going back a decade, because I've been involved in this for years now, that I think people really enjoy is the fact that there are people in the area doing really interesting stuff. Whether it be Aniket with handmade chainmail and scale mail, or kids and seniors doing combat robotics down here. People are doing really cool stuff in the area, and I think more people need to know that. I really hope people are taking that away from the event. I think the thing about combat robotics that I connect with the most is the community. The fact that, yes, they're here to destroy each other, ultimately. But when that's done, they'll help each other rebuild and make sure that the robots are at their best to go compete, because nobody wants to win because of a forfeit or, you know, against somebody who's not playing at their best, right? In other sports and other, you know, competitions like this, people are like, oh, a win's a win. That's not how this works. They want to win only because they've played against the best and won against the other person at their best. So they'll help each other rebuild. They'll give each other ideas on how to improve for their next competition. You know, Hammer of Thor has been competing for a couple of years. This is the first time they've had 2 consecutive wins in a competition, and it's because of, you know, local meetups and ideas that have come from other competition. Other teams have said, you know, if you try this, maybe it'll work better. And I love that aspect of the community. One of the cool things we've seen this year has been the variety in the competition. We've got one team that's all seniors. We've got one team that is a pair of twin teen brothers that each entered a robot and have competed against each other. And, you know, I think what it does is it shows that anybody can get into this. And again, it doesn't matter if it's the robotics over here or a craft or art. If there's something that you're interested in, try it. It doesn't matter how old you are. We've got teens, we've got seniors. It doesn't matter how old you are. If there's something that looks cool, explore it. You might love it. Places like AMRoC give an opportunity to explore those ideas. Art studios give you that opportunity. If you're interested in something, try it out. Joel being MC today has been absolutely fantastic. We had to swap literally last minute. We asked him yesterday if he'd step in and do it. We didn't know what we were getting. He was offered to us as a possibility, and he is wonderfully ridiculous.
I mean, it was a knockout. We all seen it. There's no getting around that. It was a knockout, man. It was a knockout.
Everything that you would hope from somebody called the King of the Bee Movie, we have received. Random singing. Jokes about movies and TV shows.
Please come to the Chamber of Death. We have, they call me the Breeze. Mr. Breeze, come on down.
And just enough knowledge about the competition to be hilarious.
All right, Launchpad and Space Junk are going into the inner sanctum of death. Yeah. Now stand back, because I've been heard this one here just blows up. Blow the glass out, take down this wall.
He has been truly a treat. He needs to do these more often.
3, 2, 1, do it!
Hey everybody, thanks for watching, and thank you, a big thank you from me, Joel Wynkoop, Tampa Bay Community Network, AMRoC, and of course, Gulf Coast MakerCon. We hope you enjoyed it. Those robots were punching and crunching and smashing. What a fun time, and family entertainment, young and old. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, and if you like this, please like and subscribe at the bottom, right down there below my waist somewhere. Hit that button, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.